So the first card you have for your past is the Seven of Swords. So I'm sensing that you've discovered something about a person you're close to. And this could be your partner, or it could be an ex. And I'm thinking that maybe this could be an ex. That's what I'm seeing. But I am seeing that you still talk to this person for some reason. But yes, something came out about this person, or you found something out, and they have been honest with you. And I'm just seeing that someone's trying to convince you, or they were trying to convince you, that they're not lying about something. And you know they were. You knew they were lying, but they were trying to convince you. And they just didn't want to lose you. They wanted to keep contacting you or keep talking to you. And they thought that if you found out whatever this thing was, that they'd lose you. That's what I'm seeing. So the next card you have your past is the Four of Pentacles. So yes, this is about hanging on to things or hanging on to people. And this person really wanted to hold on tightly to you, and they just didn't want to let you go. And actually they were being a bit selfish because, you know, they should have been honest with you if they wanted you to stay with them. And, you know, what I'm seeing is they didn't want to let you choose what you wanted. That's what I'm seeing. They're trying to hold on to you at this time. So the last card you have your past is the Star. So this is talking about this same person again. So I'm sorry, this person just keeps on coming up, definitely in your past. So something was revealed about this person in the Seven of Swords, and they weren't being honest about whatever this thing was again. And this was this really big thing that came out. It was a big thing that really makes up a big part of who they are. And it's something that's going to impact on a lot of the rest of their life if they, you know, if this thing has happened, and it has happened, and they're just trying to pretend to you that it hasn't happened. And if you choose to stay around this person, or if you chose to at this time, you would be really affected by this thing too. And you know this. And, you know, you're trying to tell them that this thing's happened, and they're just not buying it. They're just saying, no, I'm not lying. I'm being honest, you know, but you know that they weren't being honest. That's what I'm seeing. So the first card you have your present is the Ten of Pentacles. So I'm seeing that you're feeling a bit frustrated about money, actually. And I'm just seeing you feeling like you're expecting some money to come in for a situation, or you're expecting a situation to change so that some money can come in, but it's taking a lot longer than you want, and it definitely will come in for you. So please don't stress about this. Try and focus on other things while you're waiting, so that you're not too stressed about this. And I know this is difficult if you really need it, but it definitely is coming. That's what I'm seeing. It's just taking a bit long. So the next card you have your present is the Two of Cups. So yes, this is about this person again in the Seven of Swords, and I'm seeing that you're choosing, you're making a choice about this person, and I'm just seeing this person's either going to ask you to forgive them, or they're going to try and come back into your life again. They definitely want you back. They definitely don't want to let you go, and this is all the way through this. But you have a decision to make, and you can see that what's standing out to me in this card at this time is the snake above the couple. If you can see, there's a snake. And that's what's hanging above your head. This big lie is hanging above your head, and it's hanging above their head as well. They know it's there, you know it's there, and they're trying to deny that it's there. That's what I'm seeing. And you need to try and make a decision about what to do about this. If you accept this person, you also accept this snake. That's what I'm seeing. So for your future, the first card you have, sorry, I'm not on to the future. I haven't got to the last one yet, which is the Seven of Wands. I'm sorry, I'm skipping around. Yes, the last card you have your present is the Seven of Wands. So you're actually really strong mentally, even though you're going through this time with this person. And you might not be emotionally strong, but you're very strong generally. That's what I'm seeing. And this person's always seen you as strong. They've always seen you as strong, and you've helped them practically in some way in the past as well. And I'm just seeing that maybe they don't want you to see them as weak, and so that's why they're lying about this thing. But you know that they're lying. You know this. And I'm just seeing also that maybe they're a bit more needy than they want you to think, but they are actually a lot needier than you. That's what I'm seeing there. in this situation. So now we'll go on to the future. We'll go on to the Hierophant, and there's someone close to you in this that you really care about, and this person's actually going through a lot of struggles at this time. It's not the same person. This is finally about a different person I'm seeing here. So this person's really struggling, and also your mental strength is coming out here again in this card, because this person also sees you as very mentally strong. And this is a really quiet person who doesn't usually open up to other people. But I'm seeing you either making a wish for this person or praying for this person, if this is what you do. And yes, they will become a lot calmer inside themselves. And this feeling of calm that they're going to have is going to help them to find a solution to their problem. So you are really going to help them by doing that. So the next card you have in your future is the Five of Swords. So again, this is about this person in the Two of Cups again. I'm sorry. This person's all the way through this. So I'm just seeing this person trying to convince you to see them again, or forgive them again for something, or forgive them for this thing. And there's going to be a situation or a communication problem where they're just going to think that you don't understand them. And you do understand them. You think they're lying, but they just think that you don't understand what they mean, and then if only they could explain it to you, you'd come around to what they're saying. But you don't. You think they're lying. You know they're lying, and they're just not going to want to see this, and they're just going to keep on trying and trying with you. That's what I'm seeing with the Five of Swords. There's this big battle. They're still trying to win you over and over again, no matter what you say. That's what I'm seeing. So the last card you have in your future is the Queen of Pentacles. So yes, this is when this money is going to finally come in for you. And I'm seeing that this is money that you've actually worked hard for. So maybe this is pay that's owed to you, or maybe someone's paying you back. But maybe, yeah, it's money you've worked for, definitely. The other thing I'm seeing is that someone's going to be taking care of you or watching over you. And this is a woman who really cares about you. So she might be here physically, or she might not be here physically. She might be someone that's passed over, but she's watching over you, definitely. She cares about you. She likes perfume, she likes makeup, she likes taking care of herself. If you know who this is, this person is watching over you. So yes, I'm sensing that you've been actually feeling a little bit differently than you were before at this time. You've been a little bit up and down in your emotions, and I'm just seeing your emotions going up and down many times within the same day. So they're going up and down really, really quickly. And this is a part of a process that you're going through, actually, because you're really just, you're on a path to some sort of changing, and this is a spiritual and emotional change. And things have been really rocky for you emotionally. But at the end of this time, you'll be a lot stronger. You'll learn a lot going on this path. That's what I'm seeing. So yes, the first card you have in your past is, sorry, the next card, not the first card. The next card you have in your past is the Five of Swords. So, yes, what I'm seeing here is that someone was talking to you. Yes, someone was talking to you about things that happened to you in the past. They were raking up a lot of your past, and you didn't really want them to do that. So they could have been talking about a past relationship you had, and you just couldn't get away from them. You wanted to get away from this person, but they were talking to you and raking up all of the past. And yes, I'm just getting a feeling that you just want to move on. You don't want to be a part of all of this talk about it. And yet you just didn't want to go over everything all over again and stir up all your feelings and have this all stirred up again. You had actually gotten over all of this, but you just feel that there's no point in, or you just felt there's no point in going over this over and over again. And this person was really talking a lot about this, and talking about, oh, this person was on their side and this person was on that side, and they said this and he said this, and you just didn't want to have anything to do with that. You just wanted to move on. You've been through all of this in your head, and really this situation as you were going through it was really difficult for you, and you just don't want to go through it all again in your head. But you have been doing that. This has left you feeling a little bit not very good after listening to this person. That's what I'm seeing. It did make you think about all of this again, and you just didn't want to. So the last card you have in your past is the Queen of Cups. So yes, this is showing me that you're you were growing, and as you were in the Chariot, and this is growth emotionally and spiritually. That's what I'm seeing. And yes, you're on this path, and you're going toward where you wanted to go, not where other people wanted to go, but where you wanted to go. And yes, this is why this person in the Five of Swords really disturbed you so much, because you felt that you were on this path and this person was pushing you back to an old place that you didn't want to be in. And yeah, this person just wanted to go over things again. That's what I'm seeing, and you didn't want to. So it's the same kind of, this card's showing me the same kind of thing again. So for your present, the first card you have is the Fool. So you're trying out, I'm just seeing you're trying out a lot of different ideas and beliefs, and this is also along this path that you're going along, this spiritual path. So I'm seeing that you're really experimenting, maybe experimenting in things that are maybe outside of what is thought of as normal. So for me, there's no normal, but for a lot of people there is. But just keep going, and because you're finding out who you want to be and who you really are, yourself, going down this path, and it's the best thing for you. You know, you're discovering things for yourself. You're not just going along with what other people want you to do. I'm also seeing that there could be a warning or a message in this card. And, you know, maybe when it comes to love, you have some barriers up, or you're afraid of being hurt, or being afraid of, you're afraid of going further into a relationship or something like that, or afraid of starting one. But as you keep on going down this path, you'll find out why this is. You'll really discover why this is eventually. And you'll eventually be able to resolve whatever this problem is. So the next card you have for your present is the Six of Cups. So yes, I think this was in your last reading. Someone from your past would like to come back and talk to you. That's what I'm seeing. But I'm seeing innocence. I'm seeing maybe they want to talk to you in an innocent way. Maybe they just want to be your friend, or maybe they want to ask you an innocent question or something like that. But follow your instincts when it comes to this person. If you don't want to see this person, or you think they're going to set you back emotionally or something like that, don't see them. You don't have to see them if you don't want to see them. So the last card you have in your past is the Eight of Swords. So yes, I'm just sensing that this could be about an ex, or someone who you used to be close to, but you're not close to this person anymore. Or you don't see this person anymore, or something like that. But yes, what I'm seeing is with this card is they're a bit smug when they became distant from you. So they thought they're a bit better than you. They thought, oh yes, we're broken up, or I'm not with this person anymore, and oh, I'm seeing this fantastic new person, I have this great life, I'm doing this and that, ha ha ha. Yes, but now that's how they were when you first broke up, or, you know, distance yourself from them. I'm trying to say distanced. But now, yes, they've gotten themselves into a really unhappy situation with someone. And they might even be feeling trapped with this person. So this might be why they wanted to come back and connect with you. So maybe you're right not to want to talk to this person. So yes, the first card you have in your future is Judgment. So I'm just seeing that someone from your past, yeah, they judged you unfairly. And they thought that they knew something about you, and they were saying things about you and judging you on this thing, but they didn't have all the information. That's what I'm seeing. They didn't know everything. So they're actually wrong about what they were saying. They're wrong about judging you. And yes, you're going to hear about this person who's judged you at this time. But I'm not saying that you're going to be upset about hearing about this for some reason. I mean, it might be something in the past that's already over with, and you know, you've dealt with all of your emotions around this thing. You're going to be hearing about it at this time, though. That's what I'm seeing. So I hope this makes sense. The next card you have for your future is the King of Swords. So you're going to be coming out of this emotional time now. So you've been through all these emotional ups and downs, and now you're going to be a lot more stable emotionally. And I'm just seeing you being really alert and really sharp mentally at this time too. And also, I'm seeing that you have a big project ahead of you, and you're going to be feeling a bit nervous, actually, about this project. I'm seeing your reputation probably rides on the outcome of this project. But this project will go really well because you spent a lot of time preparing for this. And again, I'm seeing that you're smart. You know all about this. You know your stuff. You have all of your knowledge about this thing. And, you really, really can't go wrong, even if you're nervous. You have the knowledge and the ability, and people are going to respect that. Yes, so the last card you have for your future is the Nine of Wands. So yes, another card showing me that you're going to be really mentally sharp, and you're going to be mentally sharp exactly when you need it because you have this project. And yes, this project involves being around people or talking to people. I'm seeing lots of people around you, or maybe just a few people, but there are people that you're talking to around this. And yes, you could be partnering with someone else maybe. You're still going to be feeling really nervous about this. I keep seeing this nervousness, but it will go really well. There's no need to be nervous about it, but I can understand why, because your reputation really rides on this. And the outcome will be really good on this project, and you'll gain a lot from people around you on this, and you'll have new friendships as well, and you'll get a lot of new information, a lot of useful information after having worked on this project.